I'm here at City Hall this morning to hand in a letter to Boris Johnson on behalf of the RMT Parliamentary Group, which is basically asking him to keep his promise from last year. When we had the RMT dispute on London Underground for the cleaners, Boris Johnson responded by giving a promise that all our members, all the cleaners on London Underground, would be given the London living wage. That's not been fulfilled, and a year later we're still waiting for him to keep his commitment. So today we've come along with a group of RMT members and other supporters to provide him with a letter simply saying keep your promise. The issue is this: the minimum wage is not enough to live on in London, and the Mayor recognises that, as did the previous Mayor. So a financial calculation was made of what would you need to survive in London, and we called it the London living wage. And that's one of the basic demands we had in the dispute last year, and Boris Johnson promised to pay it. All we're asking him to do is just keep to his word.
Hello!
Hello!
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the dispute. I want Boris Johnson and his entourage to know that we are not the people who orchestrated this economic meltdown. At the end of the day, we are here asking for just a minimum wage. London is one of the most expensive cities on the planet. Yet you don't care what people go through. Cleaners are just existing, they are not living.
We are saying freedom for all cleaners. Freedom for the people who are contributing to the web, to the development of this country. We all know that underground is the pivot of in this economy. Where the cleaners have been contributing vital services, performing vital services to the running of this country.
What we're demanding here, not just that Boris Johnson keeps his promise, but that he instructs Tube Lines to pay the London living wage as it is now to the poorest paid people on the Underground and amongst the poorest paid in the capital city.
Well done the RMT for its support for the cleaners. Well done the other unions for their support for the cleaners. And say to Boris Johnson, you promised the London living wage. You promised decency for all those working for the public authorities. Carry it out. Deliver your promises. Otherwise, we are going to see more and more action and more need for solidarity all across London. Thank you very much.